Today I'm once again at Glenroy Preserve. I left the parking lot and headed up the yellow trail. And at a little over a mile from the parking lot, I just passed where the yellow trail turns and goes up the hill. But I'm going to go straight and continue on this unmarked trail that goes up here a short distance and then makes a turn to the right where there is a house and another building, which are both unoccupied at this time and have do not enter signs. And then the trail makes a curve to the right. And I'm going to walk up that way a little ways. And here is the sign that is posted near the parking lot with the rules for the preserve on it. And the number one rule is stay on the trails. And I take that to mean not just the marked trails, but trails that are actually trails. The main gist of that is to stay on preserved property and look out for purple paint, because the next to the last rule on that list is explore at your own risk. And I do that quite a bit here because there are a lot of unmarked trails and you can do pretty good additions to your distance if you're looking for variety. You can see on the tree just about straight ahead there some of that purple paint. So that indicates that the preserve property ends there and it's private property beyond that. So I'm going to turn right and go up this little incline and then turn left. In a pretty short distance, there's a gateway opening in, I assume, what used to be a fence line. And I'm going to turn right at that fence post right there. And if you look straight ahead up towards the woods, you'll see another post just about like this. It's pretty hard to see, so I'm going to take a picture of it and put it in here. Then I'm going to head up toward that post. And here it is. And right on the other side of that post, I'm going to turn left, because I've looked at the map of the preserve that's on their website, and I'm pretty certain this is the corner of the adjoining property. But if you continue down, kind of follow along the dirt line that you see here just to my left, you'll come out down there by those trees, and there's another little white post down there with purple paint on it. I've just passed that little white and purple marker, and if you go to the right here, you'll be on the green trail, but I'm going to keep left and go down this other trail. I don't know really where the boundary of the preserve is at this point, but I'm almost certain it is somewhere off to my left, and I'm well within the bounds of the preserve. This trail will take me down here and it will intersect with the blue trail, at which point I will turn right and follow the blue trail short distance to where it ends at the green trail, and there I will turn left on the green trail, because in my opinion, no visit to this part of the preserve would be complete without a walk through the bamboo. And on the other side of the bamboo, I will continue on the green trail to where it ends at the yellow trail and turn left and go down toward the bridge. And then I will go left again on the blue trail. If I would go to the right and then cross the bridge, that would take me back out to the parking lot. But I'm nowhere near done yet, so I'm going to go on out here, and pretty shortly there's a spot that has pretty easy access to the creek. So I'm going to go in there and cool off. I will catch up with you again after. I'm all refreshed now, and I'm continuing my hike. On the left here is the largest of the 5 ponds on the preserve, and one of the smaller ponds is to my right on the other side of the bamboo. I'm going to go up here and do the perimeter around the field where they plant the trees, and then I will come out onto the pink trail, and then I will be on the pink trail for a very short distance, and then off of it, and then on again for a very short distance, and then off again. If this looks familiar, I'm approaching the spot where the last segment started, and I will be once again going on to the pink trail, but when I get on the pink trail, I will continue on the pink trail until it ends at the yellow trail, where I will turn left and return to the parking lot and my escapade. I hope you enjoyed this. Here's a map of today's hike if you're interested, and you can catch me again next time. You know, outside.